Welcome, guys. We're a bit of a monogreen kick at the moment, um, and I'm trying actually different formats as well. So today we're playing Alchemy, uh, which allows us to try out a few interesting cards. So we have Kami of Bamboo Groves. So it's just a 1/1 enchantment creature for one, but it lets us ramp out a land from our hand. So this is my mono green deck with Boseiju reaches Skyward. So this is a deck which puts lots of extra lands in our hand, and then it has ways of putting those lands into play. So we also have Azusa's Many Journeys. So we've got 8 kind of cheap ramp cards. We've got Floriferous Vinewall as well to try and draw more land. Lukamina seeks land. Topiary Stomper just puts land into play. Boseiju you get 2 forests when you play this. So I'm hoping this adds up to getting out a lot of land very quickly. And then our payoffs, we've got, of course, got Defiler of Vigor, Glorious Sunrise, which this can do various different things. Can draw us cards, can give our creatures trample. Kura the Boundless Sky. This has got a very good death trigger. So we mostly want to get the XX green spirit creature token, where X is the number of lands you control. So that's going to be pretty cool. We have a Titan of Industry, and we have Verdant Rejuvenation. So this is an Alchemy mythic where you seek X creature enchantment or planeswalker cards, where X is the highest mana value among creatures you control, and put those cards onto the battlefield. So you can just say you have a Titan of Industry out, 7 mana. This will just launch 7 things from your deck into play in one go, which sounds like fun to me. And we'll try out the Gates of the Manorborn. So it is a tap land. You can activate it to seek a non-land card. And I think the Field of Ruin might be quite good in this deck. This will be our non-forest kind of card. We can punish people for playing non-basic lands and not enough basics. We can even put our Field of Ruin back on top of the deck with the second step of Boseiju. I'm always wondering, how am I going to use the second step of Boseiju? It's it seems to do nothing most of the time, but this gives it a reason to exist. Also, it lets you recycle the other form of Boseiju, the legendary land, which you see a little bit more often than this saga, to be honest with you. So I have no idea about the alchemy meta. I'll talk about one more card. I skipped over Favoured Enemy. This is basically a removal card, but it's also a permanent. Right, that's very important because it will trigger Defiler of Vigor because it's a permanent. Basically, it's a fight card. When it triggers on entering the battlefield, you get to one of your creatures gets to fight something else. But it's got also this additional kind of hidden, almost a hidden ability when a creature. Sometimes when your opponent's creatures die, you'll get to put an extra counter on one of your creatures. So that'll help us quite a bit against Goblin decks because it only works on the creature that is the most prevalent in my opponent's library. So it's quite good. It's sort of an anti-tribal card. Right, we'll just do Alchemy play, I think. We won't be too ambitious. And I'm just really looking for a couple of wins today. Okay, it's looking good. At least the first Azusa will get us an extra land in play, and then Lukamina can find us another land, Boseiju can find us another couple of lands, so we're going to do stuff. Ceiling curtains, okay. Play the additional land. Evolved Sleeper, yeah. Cool. We might need these life points. Right, we're going to get a Boseiju cooking, I think. I think that makes the most sense. And we're going to lose a card. Might be Lukamina. Or another Boseiju. Okay, we lost the Azusa. We get to draw another card, though. That's generous, isn't it? So we face a menace creature, and we face this guy, who's going to become a Death Touch 3/3. Hopefully, the Likeness of the Seeker can trade off with it. We get to 5 land. Let's see. Well, yeah, maybe we get another Boseiju cooking. So we want to play this, I guess, when we can specialize at the same turn. So that's 3/3. You can't activate it again. That's a 2/2, okay. So I think we can just trade off here. That's okay. Okay, nice. We have a 5/5 Boseiju. We're going to play a forest. We're going to play a Kami, which will let us play another forest, but it's going to be tapped. All right. Okay, we probably made a little misplay here because we can't specialize Lukamina now. I forgot that comes into play tapped. My bad. Junji, okay, we've got the reach to try and block him. Right. I think that's pretty cool. Let's activate this ability. And of course, we can discard a forest to specialize, which is pretty cool. Other creatures get +1/+1. That's pretty cool. So things we can do: Gate to the Manorborn. Could seek a card actually. I could Field of Ruin his Field of Ruin. That's another option. But then, right. Do we have good options here? Well, he doesn't have Death Touch. That's a good point. I'm going to swing in with a 9/9 Branch of Boseiju, because I think I've got enough blockers on the ground here. Okay, yeah, and he can reanimate, of course. Does this have Death Touch? It's actually the green one that has Death Touch. And Lukamina gives Trample. Isn't that nice? Okay, guess what I'm going to discard? 2 forests. And we will end the turn there. Sorin. Okay.
Consider yourself fortunate our motives align. You will serve me well.
Okay, we'll gate to the Manorborn and seek a non-land card. Nice, okay. Okay, it's not the best draw, but right. I guess we want to take out Sorin a little bit. This one of these should kill Sorin. One of these should go face. I think I'll hold Lukamina back for blocking. Okay, let's kill that first and then kill that. I think I want to channel this. Then play this. And put another forest into play. Just because that appeals to me. And we'll end the turn there. Another concealing curtains, okay. Okay. It's the forest. Yeah. Okay, that worked. Okie doke, yeah, that's what I call a good Azusa. But we'll get to play a land. We have green blue. I wonder if this guy is playing a domain deck. Oh, well, he's playing a ramp deck as well. But with blue, which is might be a bit scarier. So do we so he played a land this turn. This gets us another land. I think it's Topiary Stomper, to be honest with you. Because then that gets me to 5 land. The Vinewall can draw me a forest for next turn if I don't top deck one. Or I can play a Defiler. Jewel Thief. Okay. Right, so how about Defiler? I mean, it's open to removal cards, but I can't really. I think it's worth a shot. Let's go Defiler. See if he bounces it back to my hand or something. That would be a bit annoying, but he's got 5 mana available. He's probably trying to play Defiler as well, I would guess. Oh, he's got Boseiju. Nice. So we've got a mirror matchup of ramp decks. Not quite a mirror, but yeah, blue's definitely a good choice to pair with green for these kind of shenanigans. Let's see, 1, 2, 6 mana, by the way. Let's play a Field of Ruin. And 2 life points. Boom. Get a forest. Thank you. Floriferous Vinewall. So I ought to pay that. Get another land. Oh, let's get a gate to the Manorborn. And let's play Glorious Sunrise. We could gain some life. We could give everything trample. Giving everything trample. That gets a lot of damage through. I mean, have you ever seen a 6/6 likeness of the Seeker? I think I personally haven't, to be honest. Okay, yeah, you've got a bigger creature there. All right. I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage. What can you do? You've got 3 mana. Oh, that's right. If I block it, then I'll let you untap your lands, of course. Oh, prize fight, yeah. Can take out my my walls. That's fair enough. All right, good game. Good game. So yeah, we've hit our goal of 2 wins. I think I might just leave it short and sweet there. We'll go over the deck though. Yeah, we've got to 4 wins for the day. Right. Yes, back to the deck. Right. So yeah, another type of monogreen ramp deck, but with some alchemy cards. So the Kami of Bamboo Groves is in here. And Lukamina, the Moon Druid, who she seeks a basic land card when she comes into play. So it really just fits the theme of the deck. There is one other Alchemy card who does something very similar. But they actually draft a card from the spellbook. If we just look at only Alchemy cards and creatures, we might be able to find it, actually. Let's have a little look. I think it's a 3-drop. The Boseiju Pathlighter. She has a spellbook full of lands, basically. So this is another 3-drop you can use that gets you another land. I think it's slightly better to dig a land out of the deck, so you're getting slightly less likely to top deck lands as you go with this deck, because you're digging so many lands out of the deck. We didn't see favoured enemy at all, but yeah, I'm curious to see how that performs. It seems like a good choice with Defiler of Vigor. Actually, any one green mana spell is pretty handy, because you can do that turn 5 Defiler of Vigor, or turn 4 tapping out for it, and then you can still follow up by paying 2 life for your Kami, your favoured enemy, and pumping everything. So that does seem pretty cool. And yeah, we didn't get the Verdant Rejuvenation yet, but Gate to the Manorborn was quite cool. I was quite happy to see that. I was thinking, great, let's get an online card out of the deck. I think we managed to get of course we got a Kami of Bamboo Groves, but that's bound to happen, of course. But we do like having more lands. It pumps up our Boseijus and the Kura spirits should they come into play. So yeah, pretty happy with that deck so far. Could even try in Alchemy ladder, because I did well against the Monoblack deck. I think that's a good test. If you can beat Monoblack, then maybe you've got something. I think. Yeah. So I think I think that's a video. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.